What's up? It's your boy Stevie83 and I'm back with another react. You know what I'm saying? Today we're reacting to, now this has been highly, I've been following this. If you go back on my channel, I've been following this for a long time. This is the murder trial of Hakeem Robinson, aka Kso. He's on trial now for the murder of Charles McCormick Jr., aka Little Buck, and his dad telling on him. Dominic Barber, his close associate, the getaway driver, told on him. This is going to be a presentation of the rapper.
Media. The cover shows pictures of men who have been murdered in Jacksonville.
Not only this particular album has all the people. I mean, not all of them, but he's accused of murdering 2 out of the 4 that's on there. Little Buck and Bibby's on that cover photo right there with Hakeem, aka Kso, smoking a blunt. We all know what that represents. If I roll you up in a wood, I smoked you. Like, it's bottom of it. That's the bottom of it. You know, I smoked you. So here is a representation of the rapper Kso.
Local rapper Kso posted the picture to Instagram. It's since been taken down.
She feels like the local rappers are glorifying these murders by putting the victims' faces on the album cover. These murders, but she says it's hard enough having to live with her son's violent death every day, and it makes it worse seeing her son portrayed like this.
There he
Kso, bitch. And you know we smoke little Biggie, bitch. Kso, bitch. And you know we smoke little Biggie, bitch.
Let's just pause right there. And you know we smoke little Bibby, bit. Like, how much more dumb could you be? I wouldn't have said that. I would have said, oh no, you know they smoke little Bibby, bit.
So, bitch. And you know we smoke little Bibby, bitch. Kso, bitch. Box and Rugals, we be hitting shit. We flipping shit. When we chase it down, we blitzing shit. We blitzing shit. We Bibby it out, we hitting shit.
Charles McCormick on the left. And this on the right is the dash cam video that caught it all. It caught it all. Every bit of it, from when Kso jumped, when he bopped out the passenger side, all the way until when Lil Buck hit the pavement. Not only did the Lil Buck hit the pavement, then Kso stood over him. They said that half his face was missing. That boy on the right, the murder suspect, he got a whole ARP in his hand. That bit will knock your face off.
So in the surveillance footage, Kso is seen holding a particular firearm. In a song called,
and there you see it.
Bang It Out, where he was shot out his co-defendant Scotty in the murder of Lil Buck. He was shot him out for being in shootouts with him, showcasing a firearm that's very similar to the murder weapon he used in the death of Lil Buck.
That's not the ones that they get caught with in the actual photo, police photos. More character witness.
I'ma peek that shit dead. Intercept the play pick, since that nigga dead. Boy, you about not.
And I'm outside. Hey,
that's Ace on the bottom.
So what? Kso make your face go. Hey, that nigga say they outside. Hit that bit outside. Hit that bit one time. Huh? Do that one shit. Hit that.
All right, now you're going to see Dominic Barber. He's the one that was the getaway driver. He's also testifying against Kso. Not only him, but Kso's father, you're going to see later in the video, testify against Kso.
Well, Hakeem jumped out.
Jumped out of what?
Jumped out of the car.
Was that the plan?
No, sir.
All right. How was that different from what the plan was?
Well, I came up with a plan of getting closer to his car, so when he get in the car...
He said he came up with a plan. He came up with the plan.
He jump out of the passenger seat and shoot him as soon as he got in his vehicle. I could pull off faster.
And did he wait for Charles McCormick to get closer to his vehicle or get into the vehicle?
No.
What happened after Hakeem jumped out of the Nissan?
Shot at him.
Shot at who?
McCormick.
Did McCormick stay there?
No.
What'd he do?
He ran.
What
This
did
is
Hakeem
all
Robinson
viable
do?
information.
And then did what?
Killed him.
Did you see that?
No.
Where did they go?
On the side of the building.
But did you see Hakeem chasing him with the rifle?
Yeah.
And now you know when they use words like you should have said, "Oh, he took his life." But when the lawyers actually tell you to use those kind of words,
Did you hear shots?
Yes, sir.
And after those shots, what did you do?
I went and picked him up.
Picked who up?
Picked Hakeem up.
Where did Hakeem go when you pulled up to pick him up?
Say that again?
When you went to pick Hakeem up, where in the vehicle did he go?
Oh, he got back into the passenger seat.
Then what happened?
I pulled off.
Where'd you go?
Went to towards the front entrance of the shopping plaza.
Did anything happen on your way out of the shopping plaza?
Yeah.
What was that?
The police got behind us.
What did you think when the police got behind you?
What did I think?
Yeah.
It's time to go.
Okay. Did you start speeding?
Yes, sir.
Did you drive kind of recklessly?
Yes, sir.
Do you know where you were going?
No, sir.
Do you know?
that just shows you they had no plans afterwards. All you guys out there, man, don't make the plan up until the body. Make a plan for after that too. A getaway plan. If we get split up, connect back place,
Streets you made it to?
Yes, sir.
What was that?
Townsend.
What kind of area is Townsend?
It's a residential neighborhood.
Did the officers continue to follow you?
Yes, sir.
At some point, did your car crash?
Yes, sir.
Where?
On Townsend Boulevard.
What was that next to? Where you crashed? Was there anything around it?
Houses.
So they crashed the vehicle because
now, if you pay attention, watch,
bro. This is hood ninjas.
Look, that's probably a 40 or a 380. It's not a 380, but it's probably a 40. That's in the driver's seat.
These ain't skilled assassins, bro. They can't get.
Look at that. This is in the back seat. So you're saying they had this gun, the ARP, and the pistol? So that's little Scotty stuff right there, probably.
Get away from the police. So they crashed their vehicle and they left their guns in the vehicle, by the way, and they hopped out and began
I'm
to
taking
run
mine because I got a book.
And they was hopping over fences. They was doing whatever they can to get away. They eventually evaded the police and got away.
We got
Junior Abdul.
Now this right here is the statement that his dad gave. Now, for those of you that don't know, Hakeem and Dominique, Kso split up from Dominique and whoever he was with. Lil Scotty, I'm assuming. It don't really specify, but whoever he was with. So when they got split up, Kso had a girl pick him up. He went to the salon with the girl. And then Dominique and I'm supposing Lil Scotty went and broke into a house, and then we'll get to that later. But this is what, after Kso went and got his toes done, he put up a post on Instagram talking about, I'll whack a boy and then get my toes done. So once his daddy picks him up, then the police get him and they get locked up. This is his dad's statement to the police.
Okay, so he's also telling on two sons, because
if it was me and my dad in this situation like this, I would have been freed my daddy a long time ago, no matter what my consequences were. Would have been no justification needed, he wrote. Especially if he was a good daddy. What could he do more for me in jail if he's a good daddy? In jail or prison, he could do for me out there, more for me out there than here, right? He says he would have, no matter the consequences, he would have got his daddy out no matter what. He said, I would have been stood up and said, my daddy ain't got a frick thing to do with this. You bitches out here in that free world talking that talk until it's time to walk that walk. facing that life sentence. That's the words of his father. Now, this is the testimony of the father.
Leading up to January 15th, 2020, Hakeem Robinson was living with you.
Yes.
And so you would see him on a daily basis?
Yes.
And as you have testified to, he's your biological son.
Yes.
And did you also see him after January 15, 2020?
Yes.
And when he was living with you in your home, did you become familiar with some of the clothing that he owned?
So just a little sidebar here. So Kso was living with his father in his father's home. That must have mean that the daddy was doing something right. Something right. It don't matter how, it don't matter what. He had a home, he had his kid raising his, so he was doing his part.
Yes.
See the types of clothing that he would wear.
Yes.
See him as he...
Okay, you'll rephrase your questions.
Did you ever see him walking about the house?
Yes.
Did you see him in music videos?
Yes.
Right. Are you familiar with the way he moves?
Yes.
Are you familiar with, or 5 years ago, were you familiar with the way his build was, his physical characteristics?
Yes.
And after January 15th, 2020, you became aware of a video recording that captured the murder of Charles McCormick. Is that correct?
Yes.
And you've had an opportunity during the pendency of your case and the discovery to see that recording.
Yes.
Correct. Okay. Did you, when you viewed that recording, recognize the person depicted in it?
Yes.
Who is the person that was captured on the video recording shooting Charles McCormick?
My son.
Damn. Them words right there probably put the nail in Kso's coffin, as they say. Like, it took a lot for that man to do that. You could see it in his eyes. You could see the tears balling up in his eyes. Like, he didn't want to have to do that. So I feel like he put his dad in a bad position here. Like, his dad's already a convicted felon. He was banging back in the 90s when down there in Florida, they were banging back and forth in the 90s. He was running with some of the ones that started this stuff. You know what I mean? So he had already been in jail once and already told once. So you call your dad to come pick you up from a body. You call your snitch daddy that you already know been done told on somebody. And he told on a cop at that. Like, I get it. It's fine. Like, if you go tell on anybody, at least be the cops, right? I'm fine with that. But it's bad to be snitching all together.
Bruh.
Don't matter who it's on.
What's your son's name?
Hakeem.
But if you go tell anybody might as well be a cop, right? Yeah.
After the murder of Charles McCormick, did you become aware of a post on Hakeem Robinson's Instagram account referencing something that happened?
Yes.
And was that posted from a nail salon?
Yes.
And after seeing that post, did you reach out to Hakeem Robinson, your son?
Yes.
And what did you want him to do?
I want him to remove the post.
There he goes. His daddy said, take it down. Kso put a post up, whack a boy, get my toes done. Huh? Whack a man, get my toes dead. Like, what? Take it down.
Are you aware of any other posts Hakeem Robinson made to his social media around that time that concerns you?
Yes.
What was that?
It was it was another post of Lil Buck.
What did you see?
It was just the emojis on the bottom of it that said bye, bye, bye.
See, another post Kso put up. A picture of Lil Buck with the hand emoji saying bye, bye, bye.
Say it again.
It was the emojis, the hand emoji saying bye, bye.
So they called up the ops and told them, look, we got your boy. He's already slipped up. He's cornered. We got him. We about to splat on him right now. He called the ops to tell him that. Bruh. Come on, man. That's the dumbest stuff ever, man. That's the dumbest stuff ever. They could have came. They could have instantly know who it was. Like, we a man down. Ain't nobody here but Lil Buck. You know what I mean? They could have caught in it. They could have told on you, whatever, man. Like, you don't call your ops and tell them we about to do a op. You know what I mean? That's some wicked stuff. That's some demon activity. Demon time!
Testimony on day 3 in the murder trial for Jacksonville rapper Hakeem Robinson, also known as Kso. Today we heard from a confessed accomplice to the murder, Dominique Barner, who agreed to testify as part of a plea deal. Barner says he was part of stalking Charles McCormick, the victim, on the day of the shooting. He testified that Robinson called a rival gang member on the day of the crime and told him he was going to kill McCormick, which Robinson's attorney says would serve as a confession. She says during 9 hours of depositions, he never mentioned the call.
Because what you're telling this jury today is that you witnessed him speaking to Raekwon Howard that he was going to kill someone, right?
Right.
That's like a confession, right?
Right.
You didn't think that was relevant to tell the lawyers for Hakeem Robinson?
Now, this is an update you're going to see from back when Kso's daddy picked him up, like a couple days after the incident happened.
Kill, get the toes done.
And was that depicting Hakeem Robinson?
Say what?
Did that, you said it was on the story, was that like Instagram story?
Yeah, Instagram story.
And was that something that was posted by Hakeem Robinson?
Yes, sir.
When you saw that, were you upset?
Yes, sir.
Did you try and reach out and speak to Hakeem Robinson?
Yes, sir.
And when you spoke to him, what did you tell him?
I told him he need to take down.
Did he deny being involved when you told him to take that down?
No.
Now, as part of the discovery in this case, you've had an opportunity with your attorney to watch what I'll refer to as a dash cam video, a video that actually recorded the murder of Charles McCormick. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And you've watched that?
Yes, sir.
Did you recognize the shooter?
Yes, sir.
Who was the shooter in that video?
Hakeem.
They got a cell phone video of what actually happened, like the actual video of them doing it. I'm thinking Kso and Lil Scotty jumped out. Like, this is my thought. Kso and Lil Scotty jumped out. Lil Scotty don't bring that long rifle you seen with the tan on it. He didn't bring it. He brought his phone to record this. They knew he was going somewhere. He walked into a job interview. They knew he ain't going to be, he ain't going to have his stick on him there. So they know all they needed was one pole. You feel me? So that's who they seen with the phone, Lil Scotty. All the witnesses are saying Lil Scotty. The build is Lil Scotty. The build is Lil Scotty. The picture might be Kso. He might have been way thinner on the streets. We don't know. This is talking about 5 years ago. But I'm thinking Scotty was out recording it. They seen Scotty, heard the gunshots, thinking it was Lil Scotty doing it. And they give the description of Scotty when Scotty wasn't there doing nothing, but he was just a ride. He was the man on the cell phone to record this. Because that's how they do. When they run up on a motherfucker, there's always a record man. There's always a phone man. You feel me?
Hakeem Robinson. And all their testimony, all of them, the ones whose testimony isn't bought with the promise of freedom, they're all consistent. It's clearly not him. The only eyewitnesses that will say that the shooter is Hakeem are the ones who have cut deals with the government.
Exactly.
And they're not going to just present these eyewitnesses to you. As Mr. Cooper said, they're going to present all this other stuff. But take a close look at the details of what they present to you. Because not one piece of that evidence is going to be direct evidence that Hakeem Robinson is the shooter. Let's start with the cell phone evidence, because it's going to be a lot.
I might be going out on a limb here, but I I hope Kso gets off, man. I like this music. I'm sorry. I know I'm an older guy. I shouldn't be listening to it, but I like drill music. I mean, the stuff is catchy and it would make you bob your head. You know what I'm saying? And like, these kids are young, man. They don't deserve to spend the rest of their lives behind bars. Like, a person changes. I'm not the man I was when I was 19. I was just like them guys, just like them, you know? So people change, man. And when these guys sit behind bars for 30 years, 40 years, I think the life sentence should be 25 years, 30 years.
To you, all the cell phone records that definitively show 100% Dominique Barner using his phone, Leroy Whitaker using his phone, Abdul Robinson Jr. using his phone, Abdul Robinson Sr. using his phone. All of them are communicating with each other. You know whose phone isn't being used? Or they don't have a record of being used at all? Hakeem Robinson. Mr. Cooper just got up here and told you that he's going to try to put a phone in the possession of Hakeem Robinson, a phone number that begins with 478. You know whose phone that's registered to? Abdul Robinson Sr., aka Blues, former dead best friend. That phone is registered to his father, not to him. And you're gonna see that that phone the day before was pinging in the same place that his father was. They're gonna try to make you think and connect that phone to Hakeem Robinson, and they will be unable to do so. Next up, fingerprints and DNA.
Ooh.
They're going to try to present you with DNA and
Ace got him a good lawyer, bro. Ace got him a good lawyer.
Put Hakeem in that car on that day. But members of the jury, their own expert will tell you, their experts are going to tell you, we have no idea when that DNA was left there. Or how. We have no idea how that fingerprint, when or where it got there. All that proves to you, members of the jury, is Hakeem Robinson knows Leroy Whitaker. They're cousins. They hang out together. That's a fact that we're not disputing. And what did Mr. Cooper fail to tell you? That DNA was found on a t-shirt that was in the car. It's not just Hakeem Robinson's DNA. The expert is going to tell you that it's mixed up with 3 other people that I don't know who it is. That's on that shirt. Then they're going to tell you that, well, I'm going to tell you that the evidence will show that a man's DNA was found in that car. That's going to say, I don't know how my DNA got in there, but it's there. As someone that is completely disassociated with this case. All that's going to prove, members of the jury, is that Hakeem Robinson, Leroy Whitaker, Torgon Williams, they're all friends and that they know each other. He told you that car was had been reported stolen for 2 months. They had been all in and out of that car. That DNA and that fingerprint does not place him in the car on the day of the murder. You're going to hear about all of the DNA that they have been unable to identify or match with someone else. But members of the jury, what I do want you to know is, even though Hakeem hung out with all these guys and he grew up with them and stuff, Hakeem was different because he was making it.
Now, this is the state side of it. This is the questioning for the state.
On January 15th of 2020, Charles McCormick was shot in a strip mall by a lone gunman. There will be no question about that. You will watch the videotape. There will also be no question whatsoever. Leroy Whitaker did not pull that trigger. Leroy Whitaker had nothing to do with the death of Charles McCormick. That's what the evidence will show. You're gonna watch a video of Charles McCormick being chased down and shot. The shooter, the lone gunman in that video is not Leroy Whitaker. So how are we here? Why are we here? In this room, everything changes. See, before we come into this room, the state of Florida has the absolute power, the choice, the prerogative to charge or not charge whoever they want. But once we come in here to our Hall of Justice, they must prove their allegations. They must prove their allegations with actual, credible evidence. And I urge you to write right now in the notebooks that were provided to you a little topic I suggest to you. Evidence of Leroy Whitaker's participation in this murder. And ladies and gentlemen, there's going to be one thing and only one thing at the very end of all the testimony, everything that you're going to be presented. It's going to be one name only. Dominique Barner. That's it. That is it. The state star witness of which their house of cards in their allegations against Mr. Whitaker will collapse. Dominique Barner, an admitted two-time killer, paid for, self-proclaimed, paid for assassin. Dominique Barner will waltz into this courtroom and he will try to fill the blatant holes in the state's case. Their star witness will explain to you, well, you know, on January 15th, the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office hauls me in. See, I don't just have tattoos on my arms. I have 1993 strapped right on my arm. Pretty distinctive. And Barbara Buckley did describe that in detail. And so the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office was able to put together a photo spread within hours of Barbara Buckley's home being invaded by Dominique Barner. And lo and behold, she was, in no uncertain terms, you're going to meet her. She's going to tell you all. Dominique Barner sure scared me. Dominique Barner came into my home. Dominique Barner choked me out. Dominique Barner got me to the point where I just kind of finally faked passing out and sat on my couch and then ultimately smoked a cigarette. Dominique Barner was caught. And to hear the state of Florida talk about Dominique Barner, one might think, one might assume, Dominique Barner must have walked in on January 15th and said, oh, I need to tell all my sins. Oh, I need to confess. But that's not what the evidence is going to show. What you're going to learn is that Dominique Barner came in on January 15th and he told just enough about himself to get him off his case. So let him go. He's still in jail, but he's not charged with murder yet. But then you're going to hear, as the murders pile up, see, there's this pesky second murder that you'll hear Dominique Barner was in part of, has admitted to premeditating, has admitted to pleading to that charge of a whole separate case where a truly innocent bystander gets killed. Because unfortunately, Dominique Barner misses who he was really gunning for. Interestingly enough, you will ultimately hear Abdul Robinson Sr. also part of that murder, also pled to that separate murder. But as those charges started piling up, Dominique Barner realized, I need to do what I do. I'll cooperate. See, by the time that Leroy Whitaker and Dominique Barner started spending any time together, Dominique Barner had already gotten his first cooperation against somebody completely different out of the way. Because that's what he does. Abdul Robinson Sr., same thing. Abdul Robinson Sr. has been cooperating since before Leroy Whitaker was born. That's what the evidence will show. But Dominique Barner will be the one and only piece of evidence the state will even attempt to convince you that Leroy Whitaker had any part in the death of Charles McCormick. The evidence will not be there. You're going to hear from Barbara Buckley, and I'll tell you up front, I think you'll like her. She's feisty. No one pulls anything over her eyes. And she's going to walk in and she's going to honestly talk to you about that morning. How it was just a normal morning. How she sees two people in her house and she says in very colorful language, "Get the hell out of my house!"
This 911 call.
His face was testimony plays.
Yeah, they're shooting 7001 Merrill Road. He's running across the parking lot with a shotgun.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, who's shooting, ma'am? Give me a description.
The gentleman, he has a black mask on. He has on a skull cap. He's running across the parking lot. 7001. I'm at Express Employment.
Okay, ma'am, slow down. Okay, he has on a black mask. What color shirt and pants?
God, ma'am, he has on a... No, hey.
Ma'am.
He has on a black mask, a skull cap, running, tall, thin, black male.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
And did he shoot anybody?
Girl, where's Charles? Was it Charles? They shot through my door, my window. They shot Charles McCormick.
Okay, ma'am, somebody's been shot, ma'am?
Did they shoot him? Do y'all see him? Yes, he's down on the ground. His name is Charles McCormick. I know who he is, ma'am. Please.
Okay, ma'am, so listen to me. I got everybody coming to you, ma'am. I need some questions. I need you to help me, ma'am, okay? Listen to me. Ma'am, listen to me, okay? Listen to me. Where has he been shot at? We need all this information, ma'am.
He's in the parking lot, ma'am.
The guy that's been shot, is he in the parking lot?
Parking lot.
Is he black, white, Hispanic?
Black, young male. His name is Charles McCormick. McCormick.
And you don't know where he's been shot at?
No, I don't know. I'm in the building. He was running. He just left out of my business for a job. And as soon as he came out, somebody started shooting at him. And he ran. And he's in the parking lot.
And you said what was his name again?
His name is Charles McCormick. Guys, where is he at? Do y'all see him? Ma'am, go to my office and look out the window, please. He's over here. He's on the sidewalk?
And what's your last name? Ma'am, listen to me. We got everybody. Ma'am, listen to me, okay? We got everybody coming to you, lights and sirens, ma'am. I need you to get my eyes for me, okay?
Listen, he's on the ground, on the sidewalk, and he's not moving. My building.
Okay, ma'am, I got fire and rescue coming for him. He's laying on the ground, correct?
Yes. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Okay, so the guy that was doing the shooting, where is he at? Did he left?
I don't know where he is. He's ran. Yes, I got my phone. I'm calling her now.
And which direction did you see him leave running in?
Yes, I saw him running.
Which way?
They ran towards the Bailey's gym. They ran west of me. Tell them. Mel, look out there. Look at him. Take a picture. Just use your phone. Take a picture, Mel. Take a picture. Use your phone. Take a picture. Take a picture. Just take a picture.
Okay. And you said the guy came in to get a job?
Yeah. Charles McCormick. I'm a staffing agent.
Okay.
He came in for his interview.
Okay.
Got a job. He was walking out for his job assignment. As soon as he walked out the door, this guy started shooting at him in the parking lot with a mask on. He started running. He ran on the side of my building, on the sidewalk, and the guy shot him. It's like a shotgun. He's down on the sidewalk. He's not moving. What else do you need to know right now? I have bullet holes all in my window right now.
Okay, ma'am. We got everybody coming to you, okay?
Okay. Okay, ma'am. Nobody. I got it.
Okay. All right. We got somebody that's out there with the victim. Okay, and what's your last name, ma'am?
Saunders. Saunders.
Now, we really don't need no cross-examination from Miss Saunders. But I want you to hear what she's told the state and the juror on what she exactly saw and what she exactly did the night that Charles had lost his life in front of her business.
I didn't hear anymore. So did you make that call after the shooting stopped?
Yes.
After you got off the 911 call, did you go outside?
I did.
Did you approach where Charles was?
I did.
About how close would you say you got to him?
All the way to him.
And what did you see?
His leg was separated and half his face was gone. His teeth were on the sidewalk.
Did anyone else come outside to try and check on him?
Yes, there was a medical office next door to me, and one of the staffers were out there as well as they tried to cover his face.
You need a minute?
Excuse me?
You need a minute? Now, Ms. Saunders, I do want to show you what's in evidence of State's Exhibit 187. It's a clip from a dash cam, and you have seen that, is that correct?
Yes.
Unfortunately, we can't show you this due to viewer discretion.
Were you just inside that door speaking to him?
Yes.
Do you recall what the last thing was you told him?
Do good. Have a good day.
And is that where you remain, just inside that front door?
Yes.
No further questions, Judge.
Now, the second 911 call came later on that day from a woman who said that 2 men had broken into her home. He's closed in her husband's closet, waiting on a getaway driver. And who was the getaway driver? Allegedly, Kso's own father. Witnesses.
911 on a recorded line. Two people that held you in your house, you know, were they black, white, or Hispanic?
I was here. They were black males.
Do you know what color shirt either of them had on?
When they initially came in, they were, they changed clothes. They got my husband's clothes.
You know what, the last time you saw him, what color shirt either of them had on?
What one of them is wearing, the one that's got a mustache is wearing plaid sleep pants with a gray Kamani Brothers t-shirt. The other one's wearing a white muscle shirt and black Mountain Dew sleep shorts with gray tennis shoes. They're carrying their other clothes.
You said, what color were the pants with the white tank top?
It's Mountain Dew theme. They're black background with Mountain Dew all over them.
Which direction were they headed the last time you saw them? Do you know?
They jumped into a red. I thought it was a Charger, but the officer who's working traffic into up the street says it's got 2 doors. He says probably a Challenger, but they jumped into a red one of those, or reddish color, and then headed down towards Arlington, downtowns and towards Arlington Expressway.
Did either of them have any weapons on them?
Not that I could see. The one definitely did not. The one who kept his he had a black hoodie that he kept trying to keep around his face. I couldn't tell anything that he had.
How long ago did this occur?
They found him in my house at 10:30, and they just left about 10, 15 minutes ago, if that.
So they came. You found them in the house?
I came out of the bathroom. And saw one of the bedroom doors was shut. I went and opened it, and they were standing right there in my house.
Are you injured? Do you need an ambulance? Do you want an ambulance to come and look at you?
I don't need an ambulance. But they do have my cell phone.
It only helps his side.
Ms. Buckley, I want to show you what's in evidence as State's Exhibit 135. Do you recognize that photograph, ma'am?
Yes.
All right, and is that you?
Yes.
And did you have a slight bruise or injury there to your neck?
I couldn't see it because it's, but they said, yeah, the police officer saw it.
And 137, what are we looking at there?
That would be a scratch mark from when I'm assuming when they tried to get me off the death grip.
Okay. You didn't have that before then?
No.
142?
That was where I scraped the sliding door being pulled back in.
And that was when both of them were pulling you in?
Hmm?
Is that when both individuals were pulling you in?
Yes.
143? Is that just a close-up of that scrape?
Yep.
States 133. Is that the clothing or the pants that you had on that morning?
It's the pants. The shirt matched, but they made me change.
And States 143, same pants? And they were collected?
Yes.
I don't have any further questions, Judge. Thank you.
All right, cross for Mr.
Good morning, Ms. Buckley. Ma'am, you mentioned that you ended up with a bruised shoulder.
Yes.
Do you think tattoo guy? Did you get some bruises on him?
Well, it's when we fell, because when they pulled me in, the two of them pulled me in, and I landed on my shoulder.
Okay. And then you were able to ultimately get tattoo guy off of you, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So these two people end up in your home, and they're in the original room that they're in. Was that close to your front door when you encountered them for the very first time?
It's the closest bedroom to the front door. Yes.
Okay. And so your obvious reaction is, get the F out of my house, and you go so far as to open the door, the front door.
Yep.
Correct. They unfortunately do not leave, correct?
Correct.
Okay. There then is some kind of physical altercation where, and I'm going to use your terms, tattoo guy ends up on top of you, correct? And it's at that point that you can't help but notice the very large tattoo on his arm, correct?
He had a tracksuit on, so the jacket. I did not see the tattoo in detail until late when he sat down on the couch after the kerfuffle at the front door, and we came in. That's when I saw him.
Okay. At that point, was he in a short sleeve shirt?
No, he had a jacket.
Taken off his clothes.
He hadn't taken the jacket off or anything.
At some point, did you get a good look at tattoo guy's tattoo?
Yes, I did.
And what was so distinctive about it?
It was the size of it, and also when I saw the year, the only thing I could think of is these guys are, just a couple years younger than my kids.
Do you remember that year right now?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it a number you'll probably never forget?
Pretty much.
1993, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
And obviously, that was something you were able to provide description right away,
Yes.
correct?
Yes. He had another tattoo on the other arm, but the way he was sitting, I couldn't read it.
Okay. Now, the other person that you've labeled Squirrely Dude, you didn't get a very good look at him.
Scotty.
At one point, you did get to see his full right arm, though, correct? And got a good look at that?
When he went to change, he had the muscle shirt on. I was, from distance we are right now, I see beige and white. I see nothing else.
Sure, because you didn't have your glasses on. Fine. But you were able to see a good look at, and we're talking about Squirrely Guy now, Squirrely Guy's right arm, correct?
No.
Okay. Do you remember giving a deposition? And I realize it's been a number of years.
I do remember deposition, yes.
And that was much closer in time to when this all happened to you. And counsel, I'm on page 21, starting line 25. Your answer was, and I got a good look of his right arm. I did not see any tattoos on his right arms. And he's got very, I call them chicken arms. You remember?
Yeah.
Responding to that? So the Squirrely Guy, you were able to see his right arm pretty closely when you were in very close proximity to him, and you didn't see any tattoos on his arm.
It wasn't close proximity again. It was the distance I am between you and me right now.
Okay.
Okay. And from what I could see, without my glass, I could not see any tattoos that were visible to me.
Okay. But back when you gave your deposition, you did indicate that you had gotten a good look at his arm.
Yeah, the only thing I could, get a good look of is, I see the shape, I see shapes, I see colors. It's the fact that he had really skinny arms.
Okay. Now, this person, Squirrely Dude, you described that the hoodie was not only on, but it was actually tied, correct?
Yeah, he pulled it. As soon as he saw me, he pulled the hoodie up and pulled it tight.
And Squirrely Dude, you didn't end up having much interaction with, correct?
Right.
Okay. It appeared that Tattoo Guy was kind of calling the shots, right?
I don't know.
Well, according to you, it was Tattoo Guy that kind of tells Squirrely Dude, hey, go change your clothes. Was that not your direct testimony? I'm sorry.
It was, it was Tattoo Dude's idea, yes, but as far as who was calling the shots, I can't make that call. I don't know.
Sure, okay. And you described that you end up in the living room and you are able to have a cigarette?
Yes.
And I guess Squirrely Dude at that point keeps trying to tell you, hey, I need help. Please look at my phone, right?
No, that was when we first landed in the hallway.
Okay. When you're trying to get them to leave.
And they tried they were like, lady, you don't understand. I said, I understand. You're in my house. You don't belong here. You need to leave. And they're like, we were ambushed, and Squirrely Dude, holds us down his phone for me to see. I said, he's like, we got it on phone. I said, I don't want to see that. I said, if that's true, you need to call JSO. I said, or leave my house one at a time, head down a couple blocks down to the expressway. But either way, you need to go.
Now, you were wearing your wedding rings when this occurred?
Yes.
Okay. And there were valuables in your home,
yes.
Correct? Fortunately, the intruders did not take those things.
Right.
And ultimately, Tattoo Guy takes your phone, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. There was a car at your home as well?
There was a what?
There was a car, your car, at your home?
Yes.
Okay. And they did not obviously steal that? Okay. I don't have anything further, ma'am. Thank you very much for your time.
All right, cross for Mr. Robinson.
Thank you, Your Honor. 100% certain that there were only 2 people in your home.
Yes, ma'am.
You didn't see a third person.
Not inside my house, no, ma'am.
Okay, and the 2 people you saw, you didn't see anybody that was over 6 feet tall.
What?
You didn't see the 2 people that were in your home, they weren't over 6 feet tall.
I still can't understand what you're saying.
Okay, I'm going to slow down because I speak with a little bit of an accent. So, the 2 people that you were in your home, you described one as being, you said you're 5'5", correct?
Mm-hmm.
And that they were about close in range to your height.
Yes.
Okay, no one, in your opinion, was over 6 feet tall.
No.
Okay, and you had mentioned that Squirrely Dude was, you saw him on his phone.
Yes.
And he was actively using his phone.
Yes.
Okay, did you heard conversation, but you couldn't hear what he was saying?
Right.
Okay, did you see him with more than one phone?
I just saw one phone, him on the phone, one phone.
Okay. And then neither of these individuals had gloves on?
No.
Okay. And Tattoo Guy, he basically held you down?
Yes.
He put his hands around your neck?
Yeah, he pretty much landed on me when we fell into the hallway.
Okay, and he remained on top of you?
Until I kneed him off.
Okay, but he at some point put his hands around your neck?
Yes.
In an attempt to hold you down?
Yes.
So much so that he left a mark on your neck?
Yes.
He was violent with you?
They both were.
Okay. Now, as it relates to the police showing up to your house, when they get there, well, first we heard your 911 call, right?
Mm-hmm.
And even 911 asked you for a description, right?
Right.
Because it was important so they could identify who the person was, right?
Mm-hmm.
You were even able to give them a very detailed description of the clothes they were wearing when they were leaving. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. And that wasn't it. Police then came to your house, right?
Yes.
And they sat down with you and gave you an opportunity to explain and describe the individuals that were in your home.
Yes.
One of which had, as you stated, a very distinct tattoo on his arm that you remember as you sit here 5 years later.
Yes.
Now, I think you had said within the evening, that same day, so within 24 hours, they were able to come back to your home with a bunch of photographs, right?
Yes.
Now, when they were showing you these photographs, it's true that they give you some instructions before presenting you with the photographs, right?
Yes.
And they say things to you like, the person may or may not be in this set of photographs, right?
Yes.
And it's not just one photograph, it's multiple photographs.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. And it's not a photograph of a 1993 tattoo, right?
Right.
So, and they show you them individually, right?
Yes.
And this is to make sure that you're picking the right person.
Yes.
And
Picking
you were
the
able
right
to
man.
without a doubt, Tattoo Man.
Yes.
Did you come to learn that his name was Dominique Barner?
I don't know any of the names.
Now, in today's video, I've given you every angle. I'll give you the rapper in the beginning. I gave you his defense lawyer. You've met Scotty. You've met his defense lawyer. You've met the state, their offense lawyers. You've seen the state witness, which is Kso's daddy. You've seen another state witness, which is Dominique Barner. Now, it's up to you. We're going to leave you as the jury today. Leave it in the comments section and let me know who you think's going to come out innocent or guilty. What's the verdict going to be? It's up to you to figure it out. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you've been here this long, watching me this long, you might as well subscribe. 48% of y'all are not subscribed. Can we fix that? I know we can.